So right now we are here at Bharat Mandapam in Digital India Experience Zone, and we have joined with very special guest, Digital India Corporation MD and CEO Abhishek Singh ji. Welcome sir on Moneycontrol.
Thank you for coming here and covering this Digital India Experience Zone.
Sir, India is making its immense presence in digitally, and everybody is applauding India's effort. So how, being a Digital India CEO, how do you look at this?
See, like our effort has been in the last 10 years, we have implemented several digital transformation projects. And in our G20 meetings so far, all country delegates, all delegations have expressed a desire to know more about these projects. So we thought that since the whole world is coming to India, to Delhi for this Leader Summit, why not we showcase our marquee projects in such a way that people are able to get an immersive experience, people are able to actually experience what digital projects are, and then think of replicating them in their own countries. So that has been the whole intent behind organizing this exhibition.
So recently World Bank report has applauded India's effort in DPI, that is Digital Public Infrastructure. How do you look at this?
See, the World Bank report says what we have been talking about all the time, in what ways we have transformed the lives of people through our projects like the Aadhaar, the UPI, the DigiLocker. The World Bank report says that in 2008-9 there was a study which said that India would take almost 47 years to get to 80 to 90% of financial inclusion. Okay, this was done in less than 9 years. And this was a testament because the fact that we built an Aadhaar identity platform with more than 1.38 billion Aadhaar numbers given. Based on that, we could get 500 million Jan Dhan bank accounts opened, and that led to financial inclusion. People could get bank accounts. That was followed by people getting access to microfinance, people getting access to mudra loans, people getting access to insurance, and that really led to empowering of people at the last mile.
So since we are here, let's take a tour, sir, with you. I can see this Aadhaar stall, sir, if you can just...
See, Aadhaar, as we all know, the biometric identity that we have for 1.38 billion people, it also has a feature of face authentication, wherein for those people who want to get, for example, a life certificate for their pensions, they can do a face auth, the camera captures your image and then compares with the photo on the Aadhaar and then certifies that you are the legit, genuine person and you get a life certificate. So that results in a lot of benefits for old people, people whose biometrics have worn out, and so that they don't have to run from pillar to post to get their life certificates. So Aadhaar has marveled in this face authentication system, which is benefiting millions of people across India.
So apart from this Aadhaar, I can see this another stall. So just brief about this.
See, this is a telemedicine e-Sanjeevani system, in which it's a telemedicine platform wherein you can connect to a doctor in real time and get an e-prescription, get a counseling and get medicines for so far. I'll recount an interesting story. The similar exhibition we had put in Pune, wherein there was a minister from Suriname, the digital minister from Suriname, and she fell sick and she could consult a doctor through this e-Sanjeevani platform and get a prescription. And the effect of that was that she agreed to sign an MOU with India for replication of India's tax solutions in Suriname. So this is a very powerful solution. It's serving more than 400,000 people every day.
Okay. So this Bhashini...
Bhashini is the platform which allows seamless language translations in all Indian languages, in all 22 Indian languages. You could do speech-to-speech translations, you could do speech-to-text translations, and you can also, for this G20, what we have also done is, along with the Indian languages, we have added the G20 languages, and there are people who don't understand English or Hindi, they can also communicate with us. We had people coming who speak only Japanese or Russian, and they could communicate here. We also have a tool called Jugalbandi here, which the team here has built, and what they have done is that they allow on a WhatsApp interface wherein you can ask your questions in the language of your choice and get the answers in your language. We had delegations who asked questions in Hindi or who asked questions in Russian, and they could get replies about G20 here only.
Okay. So this locker, it is quite familiar among people. So how's yeah.
See, the DigiLocker is a document wallet that we have built. It allows for storing all your digital documents on your phone, on your app, and it also allows for digital verification, digital authentication of documents, and all major documents, whether it's identity documents, whether your tax documents, whether your birth certificate, whether academic credentials, whether your insurance documents, driving license, all of them are available on the DigiLocker. And more than 190 million people are using the DigiLocker. It has got almost 6 billion documents here, and it allows for a paperless governance for all citizens in India.
Okay. So this Diksha, sir.
Diksha is the world's largest edtech platform that has been built up. It allows people access to learning materials, PDF textbooks or video lectures in all 36 Indian languages for all classes K to 12, wherein people can learn about that, and it addresses the major problem that we have of either non-accessibility of textbooks or non-availability of quality teachers, wherein people can look into video lectures and learn about that. In many parts of India, we don't have quality science and maths teachers, so that whole problem is also resolved with the Diksha project here.
Okay. So now, sir, this talk of the town, that is UPI. Sir,
So UPI we all know is a digital payments interface that we have built in, and it has transformed the way we do payments. In India, all the global digital payment transaction that happens, we account for more than 46% of that, and that is enabled through a very simple QR code based scanning, where we can do payments and we can even transfer even small value of money from one person to the other. This Paytm interface that is done, the Paytm box, it also results in like making this announcement over voice, so that if any money transaction happens, you are able to hear it. Okay. So that way it makes people very efficient in doing their jobs. For example, vegetable vendors or people who are selling chaat, they can actually do it in no time. They can continue to do the job and not stop their work for collecting money. So this is a very revolutionary step that have been done for ensuring real-time financial transactions while people continue to do their work.
Okay. So the last counter, sir, that is ONDC. If you can.
So ONDC is the one network for digital commerce, and this is a revolutionizing e-commerce in the sense that they are allowing the benefits of the network effect, where it allows all buyers and sellers to use the network, and you don't need to be only on a specific platform. If a platform is on the network, then you can be on any buyer platform or seller platform, but you can benefit for that. It will result in benefits for the buyers and sellers. So it will result in lesser cost for the sellers and also benefit buyers, and it is going to democratize e-commerce in the ways we have not known, and today in a year or two it will result in a lot of benefits for everyone in the ecosystem, and in the next few years the whole world will be adopting this kind of network for doing e-commerce operations.
So just to end this conversation, sir, like what's your outlook? Where do you see, especially in terms of payment system, India will be in next 5 years? Since
our payment systems are quite mature. Almost all our digital transactions happen through digital means, but the whole world is looking at replicating this. Brazil has built something similar to UPI called Pix. Singapore has integrated their pay now system with UPI, and more countries are looking at integrating their payment systems with something what we have in India like UPI. And over a period of time, the UPI standard will become the gold standard for all digital payment transactions globally, and more countries using it. This means every citizen of the world will be able to use UPI kind of system for doing their transactions. This is what we aim to do in the next 3 to 5 years.